Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, FoolCraft for BlockHeads proudly presents, live for your enjoyment, the one, the only, the very fine, Mr. B00-100.
Okay, get a good bounce. Oh, I almost had him. Get him, get him. Okay, I hit him. He needs to be at 2 hearts, did it say? Screw every inch of this, dude. This is so bad. Yes. Oh. Okay. Get him. Oh, get him. Get him. Get him. What happened? Okay. Oh, give me a break. Dude, forget this. You know what? I'm never flying. I really don't. I won't fly. You know what? I don't want to fly. I hate, if this is what it costs, I don't want to fly. I'll never fly. I'm so...
Welcome to FoolCraft for BlockHeads, everyone. As you can see, B-Dub's having a little bit of an issue there. The angel ring isn't really that hard. Anyone can do it.
But it's impossible for me. I cannot do it.
Seriously, anybody can do it.
I've been raised, my dad taught me growing up, he said, son, don't say can't, you knock out the T.
And he's right. Tell you what, I will show you how to do it. Let me just change the studio, change the plan. There we go, all sorted. Getting the angel ring. Step-by-step guide. Well, almost every single step. Some of it is fairly self-intuitive. And we will take you through how to get creative flight. As you all know, we need to make ourselves our 2 lassos. The basic golden lasso is 4 nuggets, 4 string in a regular crafting bench with 8 levels, and that will give you the golden lasso. You're going to need to make 2 of them, because one of them you're going to need to combine with a drop of evil to make the cursed lasso. This one's for the bat, this one's for the Ghast. Pretty straightforward. Now, everything you're going to need to use the methods that I'm coming across is in here. You're going to need some different sets of gold, some string, this is all for the lassos, the drop of evil, and then what you're also going to need is a little bit more gold, some soul sand, and some quartz. So while you're off getting your drop of evil, pick up some of those. You're also going to need some basic machine infrastructure. By basic, what I mean is a little bit of power, a sag mill, and an alloy smelter. I'm not going to go into the recipes for each of those. They're very, very basic, and they set themselves up quite nicely. Now, the nice thing about the Ender, if you're using all the Ender IO bits, is that if you put the Sterling generator and you put one of the machines on either side, it will automatically give the power to each of the machines that you need. Now, what you want to do is run your nether quartz through your alloy smelter, which you'll see will come up like this. Progress. And this is going to give you fused quartz. Once your quartz has finished smelting into the fused quartz, what you want to do is make sure that this is on alloys only, and then run your soul sand and your gold through. This is going to end up giving you solarium, the next part in the chain. With the solarium and the fused quartz, we are then able to make soul vials. You want to make 2. Now, the soul vial is similar to the golden lasso and the cursed lasso in that when you right click on a mob, it will suck them into the vial and you will then be able to release it later. Why are we going with this method? Very, very simple mechanics of Minecraft. These ones stack, which means that when you right click it and you capture a mob, the vial with the monster inside it will go off into your inventory elsewhere, and you'll be left with an empty one in your hand. So say for example you keep spam clicking and you hit the mob and then you spam click again and release it, that won't happen because you've just got another empty vial and there's nothing there for it to pick up, which is going to help. So once you've got your 2 soul vials, you can then head off back to the nether through whichever method you want to look for your Ghast. I recommend doing the Ghast first or second, whichever way around. Both methods are the same. I'm just going to run through the Ghast bit because the bat, same principle, just different location. So let's find ourselves a Ghast. So once you've found your Ghast, the trick is to get close enough that you're going to be able to use the soul vial on it. While not... The nice thing about the soul vials as well is, unlike the cursed lasso, it doesn't matter what health they're on. All you've got to do is close the gap and use the soul vial on the Ghast. You really want to have an area which has got a lot of netherrack around you so that you can do this slightly easier. So, running up, you get to see just how much I suck at this game while doing this. There we go, and up, bounce up, and there we go. As you can see, we now have an empty soul vial, and we have a soul vial that, if we hover over it, has a Ghast inside. Now you're going to want to go back to the overworld, find yourself a cave, repeat the process with a bat. Next up, we have the process of getting them from soul vial to lasso. To do this, you just need to get yourself a little room with internal dimensions of 5 by 5 by 5. As you can see, I've done this one, so there's a block here at the bottom, which is where you're going to place your soul vial to spawn the monster in. Now around the side, we've got a little bit here, which means you'll be able to come in here, punch the Ghast until it's down to 2 hearts, and capture it. Hopefully, without it being able to see you or blast anything around it. Ideally, you want the material of things to be hard enough that it's not going to get blown up by the creeper. So when you're ready to release the Ghast, you just line up, aim for the glowstone I've put in the middle, or the center block, and there we go, we have a Ghast in there. Now if we switch to the cursed lasso, we can probably move to the point where we can see the Ghast. 1, there we go, and down to 2 hearts, inside a cursed lasso, no problems whatsoever. Now for the bat, it's probably not going to be quite so easy in such a large room, so what I do is this. Just take out that to open it up, then in the far corner release your bat, golden lasso. Because you're in such a smaller area, it can't fly all over the place, and it's a lot easier, plus the AI takes a few seconds to realise that it wants to be doing stuff. There we go, we have our 2 lassos, one with a Ghast, one with a bat, and then we can make the angel ring using said recipe. One final thing to note when you are crafting your ring is when you do the recipe, it will come out as the extra utilities 2 version of the ring. Now this is all well and good, however this one will not go in your baubles. For this, what you need to do, clear the grid, put your ring in there, and as you will see, it will get the angel ring, and it will say angel ring to bauble at the bottom. For that, you can then just do that, and then like that, and there we have it, folks. Creative flight. And that is going to be it for this episode. As usual, like, subscribe. If you have enjoyed yourself, I'd like to put a big thank you out to BOO for giving me permission to use his footage in the episode. It was absolutely fantastic of him, or very fine. Let me know in the comments if you've got any information that you would like to know, if you've got any information you would like shared. The usual. Have a great one, and I will see you next time on FoolCraft for BlockHeads.